Monday, November 17th, and our topic today will be not for sure. That's what the noble ones say. Some housekeeping points to begin with. Please check the description box attached to this episode and to previous episodes. There's information about Buddhism and meditation and other things that might be of use. We're trying to reduce the amount of time that we spend on just the meditation part. And so this should be done in about 20 minutes, 24 minutes, something like that. Closed captions will be available, but probably not until tomorrow. The reason that we do guided meditation is so that people who participate may become independent practitioners. You set up a space in your home or your garden and practice on your own. And it's come to my attention, I'm still old, so if I switch words around, my apologies in advance. Okay, on my mark. Find yourself in a quiet spot, spine straight, shoulders back. Lower your chin towards your chest. Close your eyes gently and your mouth. And imagine a ball of white light, an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters, beneath your nostrils. Inhale through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. When outside thoughts intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose. Watch it go down past my heart to my stomach and back out the same way. Just take smooth, natural breaths. Don't worry about going fast or slow, deep or shallow. Just natural breaths for you. As a reminder, meditation has 2 stages. The first part is Samatha, serenity. That's what we are doing now. When you calm down, get focused. In this group, we imagine the ball of light and we listen to the Dhamma talk. When we're about halfway through, we will move to Panya or wisdom. Some people use Vipassana. But it's always in that order. First we get calm, then we wise up. It's never vice versa. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. So we breathe in through our nose, watch it go down past our heart to our stomach, and back out the same way. On Monday, we always start with the Dhammapada, verses 1 and 2. 1. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a corrupt heart, and sorrow will follow one as surely as the cart follows the ox that pulls it. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a pure heart, and happiness will follow, as surely as one's never departing shadow. So, our mind creates our moods, our delusions, our obsessions, and we meditate in order to calm our mind and tame our heart. We don't meditate to get something, we meditate to let it go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. If we let go completely, that is, if we accept life as life is, we get complete serenity. Last week we looked at attitude adjustment. Today we're going to look at not for sure. That's what the noble ones say. Our theme for November is right mindfulness, which is part of the Samadhi stream within the Eightfold Path. Samadhi is a calm mind. It also can mean meditation. This stream within the Eightfold Path is also called concentration path. Suit yourself. Need to talk a little bit about the human condition. Our life consists of 5 khandhas, or aggregates, factors in our existence, and they are the body, feelings, memories and perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. And all of these are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. We are taught that the khandhas are like a lump of molten lead, white hot. Cannot touch it on the top or on the sides. We cannot touch it on the bottom. There's no place we can touch them without burning ourselves badly. So we leave them alone. We look at them, we see them for what they are, and we let it go. As meditators, we have 3 duties. First is mindfulness. We focus on the ball of light. We focus on the Dhamma talk. We don't engage in outside woo-woos. The second one is collectedness, or concentration. We focus on what we are doing. We are here to study our mind and to calm our heart. And we're not here to do our shopping list or worry about what Susie said yesterday. And the last of our duties is contentment. We have a duty to be content, and that means content now. It's not content tomorrow or Thursday or in the next room or when we go on vacation. It's to be here now and to be content. And if we can just focus on our breath, we breathe in through our nose, out through our nose. If you can put that together for a couple of seconds during today's meditation, you can put it together for several minutes. If you can do it for several minutes, you can stitch together these little packets of peace, just focusing on them, and Shazam, the next time you look at the clock, you go, holy cow, I have not had a an angry, a resentful, or a fearful thought for 6 hours. Geez, how'd that happen? How indeed. That's what we're trying to figure out. So what we want to do is we want to swap the feelings of restless, irritable, and discontent to feelings of calm, collected, and contentedness. So this week, as we go through our daily tasks, let's act with restraint. And here are 4 tips. 1, be impeccable in our speech. Say what we mean what we say, but don't say it mean. 2, don't assume. We are not mind readers. If I assume, I make an ass of you and me. 3, Q-tip, quit taking it personally. The universe has better things to do than screw up our day. Believe it. And finally, let's do our best. The noble ones say not for sure. And in the suttas, the scriptures, we sometimes come across little phrases of great significance. And one of them is this: whatever you imagine it to be, it is always something else. And the Buddha was talking about jhana, which is levels of absorption in meditation, and nibbana, which is Pali for nirvana, which is Sanskrit. And his point was that whatever you think you're going to get, whatever your expectations are, when you're experiencing it, it's not like that. Now, this was noted by Ajahn Brahm, and this is in our description box. Well worth reading. We might point out, self-righteousness, smugness, I know what I'm doing, stand aside. That propels every revolution, mass hysteria, and not a few religious sects. The noble ones say not for sure, and we're down with that. Now, as we move into Panya, you can let your reflections arise, your thoughts arise, but only if you can look at them with cool eyes, as if you were seeing a fire on a distant shore late at night. You can see it, but you're not attached to it. We don't collect grievances. Let's not do that this week. The Dhammapada 253 says, if one focuses on others' faults and constantly takes offense, one's own toxins flourish and one is far from their destruction. Wow, that's kind of a death threat. That poison that we ingest trying to keep track of what other people have done to harm us doesn't poison them, but it sure poisons us. So here's our suggestion. Acceptance is the key to erasing our resentments, our fears, and our mother of perpetual guilt that puts us on a negative path all day, all night. This week, as we meditate, let's examine our thoughts with cool eyes. Let's see our reflection, our resentments, our fears, and our guilt for what they are. Look at our reflections. see them, and then let them go. We don't fight. This week, skillful practitioners don't argue. Unfortunately, sometimes it feels like I have Velcro in my head, and I can be attached to just about any damn thing that comes down the pike. But skillful practitioners don't do that. We look at it and we let it go. Dhammapada 2:10, don't get entangled with what you long for or dislike. Not seeing what you long for is suffering. So also is seeing what you dislike. So we need to mind our own business, keep our hands to ourselves, and remember to not be jerks. This is not very Buddha-like, but remember in Pulp Fiction, they're in the diner and it's being robbed, and Yolanda is freaking out, and Jules says, "Come on, Yolanda, what's Fonzie like?" She goes, "Cool?" He says, "Correcto mundo." And that's what we're going to be. We're going to be cool. And this is what we should be doing this week. When we say cool, we don't mean hip, slick, and cool. What we mean is copacetic. That is calm, collected, contented, present, and not all wee-weed up about what somebody else has said or done. This week, there are aids in meditation, which are also aids in our life. When we are meditating or going through our daily activities this week, let us project loving feelings, metta with 2 T's. Let us engage in the generosity of the spirit. That's not giving alms to the poor. It's giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. Other people have problems. Maybe we could help them. We should have and project feelings of kindness, helpfulness, mindfulness. Panya is wisdom, and we should pause before we react and think, what is the right thing to do now? When we are in wisdom, in panya, and we're looking at our mind, we might observe this. The mind is thinking of an outcome that makes me look good, bad, ridiculous. Let it go. The mind is projecting fear, blaming others. Let it go. The mind is in a good, bad, angry, envious, jealous, self-pitying mood. Moods, like the Khandhas, are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Look at them, observe them, see them for what they are, and let them go. We might think the mind is inciting me to find fault in my family, my workplace, my country. Let it go. We're not the general managers of the universe. It's not our business. Let it go. Mindfulness can lead to spiritual insight into our intentions and our actions on our side of the street, but they are not a license to psychoanalyze other people or diagnose their mental illness or any of that stuff. so we let it go. This week, let's keep in mind that to end suffering, we must stop craving, clinging, and clamoring for things. When we hunger for other things, stuff that we don't have or we want, we create problems for ourselves. That's where suffering comes from. On the other hand, we can cultivate kusala, or skillful action, for free, without anybody helping us or paying for it. We can be, on our own, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind. We can be obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. We don't need permission. It doesn't cost us a thing. So this week, as we're going through our day, if we start to feel restless, irritable, or discontent, take a breath. Step into the next room, close the door, and sit down. Put your earphones in and tune to this recording. Imagine a ball of light an inch or two below your nostrils. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay. Thank you very much for coming, and this will be available shortly, although the closed caption, the transcript stuff, that's not produced until probably tomorrow. And just a reminder, AI does not do a wonderful job with foreign languages, so Pali, Sanskrit, Japanese, and Thai often look funny. And our next guided meditation will be Friday at 3:45 p.m. Japan time, and you're more than welcome to come. Thank you very much, and namaste.